Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World of Fandom Fight. I am your host, the King, Caleb Coho, back again for another quarterfinal matchup in the Summer Series Singles Tournament. And we are coming very close to the end here. Only this match and one more before we have our semifinals totally set. Some upsets have been made in this round. Some brackets have been busted. Will it continue here today? We'll find out. Here to help me co-host this match is the one, the only, the Black Lantern, Brooklyn Vale. How are you doing, Brooklyn?
We're doing absolutely peachy. I think this is a matchup of just competitors that have been often overshadowed by their teammates. Chris, obviously, having Case with the Fandom singles and teams run, Nico surprising everybody, and then Cain is just being overshadowed by Cody, being the loud manager and the great manager that he is. I give credit where credit is due, unfortunately. But I think this should be a good match nonetheless.
Absolutely. Cain on a 4-0 streak this season. Can he increase it to 5? Dohmen is also on a 4-0 career streak. Dohmen has not taken a loss in singles yet. So someone's streak is about to break here tonight, and we are going to find out who it is. But first, let's hear what these two have to say right now in promos.
All right, Cain, you're back in the Fandom ring. You're coming off 2 straight knockouts, so I like our chances. Domen's tired. Domen's really tired over there. He has carried Nico up this giant mountain called Fandom Teams, and he is tired. He doesn't have it in him. It's proven in his last match it didn't go so well for him because he's just exhausted from carrying. I don't know if it's exhausted from carrying Nico or having to listen to Nico as much as he has to. So listen, give credit where he's due. He's been around these leagues a long time, kind of like your favorite movie series, Jurassic Park. But even in those movies, sometimes you had to put the dinosaurs down. So time to put this dinosaur down. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling motivated. Can't wait to join my fellow faction mates with Maggie and Tim in the semifinals. It's going to be great. And as the once great LL Cool J said, I'm going to knock you out.
Woo!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm coming off of my last win, which was not my best match. It was not a great showing for myself or Lucas, but hey, I'm here in the quarters, and I'm up against somebody who I know will give me a good challenge, because Cain is actually a lot better than a lot of people want to give him credit for. And you know what? I'm excited to see how this match goes. I'm pretty confident I can get myself through the semis, because I would love for the finals of this tournament to be a rematch between myself and Tim. And I just have a good feeling if I can get through Cain and then I can get through Maggie afterwards, I can get my wish. And, I'm not slowing down. I'm on a hot streak. I'm killing it in Warzone. I've killed it in Fandom Teams. And I'm killing it everywhere else I'm competing. So you know what? Cain, listen, man, you have had a hell of a season, but unfortunately, tonight is not going to be your night, as I will go 5-0, and you will have a respectable record of 4-1. Best of luck to you, man. May the better man win.
All right. Dohmen kind of being kind of backhanded cordial, kind of maybe looking through Cain. We'll see. And Cain and Cody doing their thing. They're doing their thing. They get out there and they talk the smack. I mean, Cain is coming off of 2 straight knockouts, looking to make it a hat trick and be the first person to get 3 knockouts in a 3-round format. That'd be kind of fitting. What are your thoughts on those promos, Brooklyn, before we get into the proper introductions?
Chris going into the Canadian realm of backhanded compliments, starting off with a compliment and then ending with an insult. But Cain gets my promo of the week for referencing music. It's probably against his manager's request, but always good to get some quotes from the great LL Cool J.
All right, but with that, we'll get into the proper introductions and get this match underway. Introducing first, representing Ragnarok and the Fellowship, and coming to the ring with a record of 4 wins, 2 defeats, and 2 knockouts. He is Cain, the Hurricane McMillan. And his opponent, representing Dedicated to Art, and coming to the ring with a record of 4 wins and 0 defeats. He is Chris Skywalker Dohmen. All right, gentlemen, you've both been here before. Round 1 works like this. You are going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of Fandom Fight. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
Let's do it.
Alrighty, then we'll get right into it with your first question, which comes in the category of the MCU. The MCU. In the mid-credit scene of Spider-Man Homecoming, Vulture comes face-to-face with who? This is a great film.
This is a great film. I think Vulture is one of the best MCU villains. I think that Phase in general just had a lot of good villains.
A lot of great villains, a lot of great movies, and a great sequel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
Scorpion.
That is correct. And Dohmen.
Scorpion.
That is correct.
All right, gentlemen, your next question comes from the category of Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World, what kind of dinosaur destroys the helicopter, killing Businessman Masrani?
Businessman, but yes.
Yeah.
You did nail the name. You nailed the name. You got through that?
Yeah.
With the Jurassic.
Like Jeff Papa, Jeff Dunham.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Dohmen.
Pteranodon.
That is correct. And Cain.
I said a pterodactyl.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Dohmen takes the 1-point lead as we get into question 3, which is in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for X-Men First Class and Wreck-It Ralph?
X-Men First Class, in my opinion, one of the most underrated comic book films ever.
Should
be in everybody's top 5.
I think everyone has it pretty high. I don't know who doesn't. 5.
Ryan Permison, maybe.
Sorry, that's true. 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
Was it Henry Jackman?
It was Henry Jackman and Dohmen.
I said Michael Giacchino.
All right. Cain tying it up. No perfect rounds here today.
All right, next category, gentlemen, comes from the District of Columbia. Just kidding. DC Films. What Batman film marks the first physical appearance of Arkham Asylum in live action?
Ooh.
Not to be confused with the great video games that Arkham has spawned.
Damn right.
2 great video games, 1 mediocre one, and 1 is called Origins. 5,
Origins gets more hate than it deserves.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Dohmen.
Batman Forever.
That is correct for a point. And Cain.
I said Returns.
All right. Dohmen takes back that lead. As we get into your 5th question, which comes in the category of the worlds of DC, the other version of DC films. When escaping from Dr. Savannah from Shazam's throne room, where does Billy transport himself and his family in Shazam?
If you actually look closely into the camera, you can see Caleb Coho shaking as he's been waiting to ask these questions since it came out of theaters.
I've been waiting since.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that is Domen's first repeat. When escaping from Dr. Savannah from Shazam's throne room, where does Billy transport himself and his family in Shazam? Really great film. I've been waiting for a long time because this is a small category and I need movies. 5,
Shazam!
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
It'd be a strip club.
It would indeed be a strip club. And Dohmen.
After the Winter Carnival.
All right, Cain ties it back up again as we get to the 6th question.
Which is in the category of Disney live action. In Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, who is voted into the position of Pirate King? This is actually one of the few Pirates of the Caribbean films I enjoy.
Really? You don't like the other 2 that come before it?
Curse of Black Pearl is good. The second one is okay, but the third one, for some reason, I have a soft spot for.
Ooh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are fighting words with Cody. Pens down. We'll start with Dohmen.
Elizabeth Swann.
That is correct for a point. And Cain.
I said Will.
Ooh, fortunately incorrect. All right, we'll get to your 7th question, which is in the category of Star Wars in the galaxy far, far away. In Star Wars, The Last Jedi, who tells Finn and crew to go to Canto Bight?
What if I don't want to bite? Can I go to Canto Chew? Or Canto regurgitate?
Just don't ask me to go to Canto Swallow. 5,
That's
4.
Nope, not gonna.
For kids.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
Maz Kanata.
That is correct for a point. And Dohmen.
Maz Kanata.
That is correct. Maintains his 1-point lead.
All right, your next question, gentlemen, comes from the category of Wizarding World. Witches and Wizards. In Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, who saves Newt and company from Grindelwald's rally? I think Grindelwald is like bull. If you say it enough, it just sounds weird. Grindelwald.
I mean, it sounds weird anyway. It's a
Grindelwald.
weird name written by J.K. Rowling. What do you expect?
Grindelwald.
5.
Yeah, it's getting there.
From the same author who gave us Mundungus Fletcher.
1. Pens down.
enough.
We'll start with Dohmen.
Albus Dumbledore.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Cain.
Is it the only known maker of the Sorcerer's Stone, Nicholas Flamel?
That is correct, and Cain ties it up again.
That's what I get for not seeing the movie.
Your penultimate question comes in the category of Star Trek. Star Trek. Who directed Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan?
As the great Aussie man reviews would say, we are stuck in a fuck you, nah, fuck you, nah, fuck you deadlock.
We are. It is just back and forth with these two. 5, 4,
You mean the best Star Trek director?
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
Leonard Nimoy.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Dohmen.
Nicholas Meyer, baby.
Nicholas Meyer is correct for a point.
All right, and your final question comes to the category of Marvel films. These are films outside of the MCU. Who plays Doctor Doom in Fantastic? As it's more commonly known to as Fanforstic.
Whatever way you want to call it. That
I imagine if that's a deodorant, it's probably like overhyped and very underperforming.
It also just kind of sucks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Cain.
Is it Toby Kebbell? I don't think that's right.
That is correct for a point, and Dohmen.
Nope, didn't pull it.
All right, so with that, we are tied up at 6 apiece as we get into round number 2, which works like this. This is the wheel round. You just get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeltheside.com. If you like the category land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can go to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. You do have the opportunity to spin again if you don't like the category land on, but you're stuck with whatever land on the second time. Cain, you have all 3 of your repeats. Dohmen, you only have 2. Since we are tied, Dohmen, you are the higher seed. Would you like to go first or defer?
I will defer.
All right, so Cain, your spin is away, and it lands on Wizarding World. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Cody, what do you think? Worse things on there,
Yeah.
but I'm like middle of the road. You know.
Yeah. If you get some, they're going to be problematic. But if you get something you like, it's going to be good. It's a very heavy, not good wheel. So it's totally your call. If you want to risk it, but you got to pay for the consequences.
4, 3, 2,
I say
1.
spin again.
All right. Spin is away. It lands on Worlds of DC.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, you want to give him his questions in Worlds of DC?
Absolutely. Your first question, Mr. McMillan, the category of Worlds of DC. In Wonder Woman, who plays General Ludendorff?
General Ludendorff. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, David Thewlis, B, Ewan Brenner, C, Wolf Collar, or D, Danny Houston.
D, Danny Houston.
That is correct for a point. Your second question, Worlds of DC. In Shazam, where do Billy and Freddy say to shoot him to test if he's bulletproof?
Shoot him in the head.
That is correct.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In what country does the final fight take place in Justice League?
Shit. Those darn countries. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Poland, B, Ukraine, C, Germany, or D, Russia.
So 2 of the 3 options I was thinking is there. Let's go with Russia.
That is correct for a point.
Cool. Should have probably gone for 2, but oh well.
Your penultimate question in Worlds of DC. What 2 words do Superman say to Batman to end the fight?
I'm guessing in BVS.
In BBS, yes.
Save Martha.
Correct for 2 points.
Why did you say that name? It's his mother's name.
Don't say that name. Your final question. What popular comic book writer has a story credit on Aquaman?
Is it Jeff Johns?
Correct for 2 points.
All right, so at the end of that, Cain gets himself up to 14 points, and Dohen, your spin at the wheel is away. And it lands on MCU. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
It's not that I wouldn't be comfortable with it, but you know what? If Cain wants to take a risk, what the hell? Let's follow suit. Spin one more time.
Okay. And it lands on the MCU.
Okay.
All right.
It was meant to be.
All right. Your first question in the category of the MCU. In Captain America: Civil War, where does Black Widow tell Tony her guy is?
Where does she tell her guy is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Wakanda, B, downstairs, C, Queens, or D, upstairs?
Downstairs.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your second question in the MCU. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, what name does Ego give his plan to conquer the world?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the Inquisition, B, the Expansion, C, the Acquisition, or D, the Deliverance?
The expansion.
That is correct for a point. All right, your third question in the MCU. In the prologue of Spider-Man Homecoming, Adrian Toombs' salvaging gig is shut down by the U.S. Department of what?
Oh my god, I asked this question one time. The Department of Damage Control.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, and your penultimate question in the MCU. While in New York in Thor Ragnarok, what is Thor's hammer disguised as?
Oh, I hope I don't get this wrong. A cane.
That is incorrect. Cain, the chance
An
for 2
umbrella.
points. It is an umbrella for a 2-point steal. All right, and your final question in the MCU. Who does Nick Fury show the Tesseract to in the post-credit scene of Thor?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Jane Foster, B, Eric Selvig, C, Thor, or D, Hawkeye?
Eric Selvig.
That is correct for a point. And at the end of round number 2, Cain holds the lead 16-11, but I didn't think it happens to get into round number 3, which is the betting round. It works like this. We're going to give you the category. You are going to tell us how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. You get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. We need you to write down your bet and show it to us at the same time. This is, once again, a whiteboard round. Any questions as we get into round number 3? Cool. Then your first category they can bet points on is Fandom Oscars. How many points would you like to bet on Fandom Oscars?
Do you need my help, Cain? I think you have this. Okay. Didn't think so.
All right. Looks like bets are ready. We will start with Dohmen. How many points are you betting?
0.
And Cain.
Bless my soul, Herc was on the roll. 0.
All right. Well, this is a stats-only question, my favorite kind. Name 2 of the 3 Oscars won by Black Panther at the 2019 Academy Awards.
Of course.
Dohmen may be wishing he bet some points on that one, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes you do have to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. So maybe he decided to walk away when he should have held them.
4.
Thanks, Kenny. Greatly appreciate it.
2, 1.
Here every week.
Dohmen.
Best costume design, best production design.
That is correct. And Cain.
I said score and costume design.
That is also correct. All 3 were mentioned, but unfortunately no one bet points. Brooklyn, what is their second category?
Your next category comes from not Star Wars, but Star Trek. Star Trek is the category.
Yeah, I'm not going to say much. You know what to do. And please get Brooklyn off the desk.
Cool.
Challenge.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Cain. How many points are you betting this time?
I will take the answer to the final score of the academic decathlon in Spider-Man Homecoming, 0.
That is, all right. And Dohmen.
2 points.
All right, Brooklyn, what is their question in Star Trek?
All right, your question in Star Trek. In Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, what is the name of the assistant director of the Marine Institute who helps Kirk and Spock? I wish I could add commentary on this, but I can't.
This movie, I hate this movie so bad. All right.
Tell us how you read it.
5, 4. I feel the way about this movie
Repeat
that you
the
do about Shallow. All right, that is Domen's second repeat.
Yes, your question is, in Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, what is the name of the assistant director of the Marine Institute who helps Kirk and Spock?
Yeah, I feel about this movie the way you feel about the song Shallow.
So you think it's overrated and overplayed?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Chris.
I said Catherine Shepard.
That is incorrect, Cain.
I said Jillian.
Jillian is the correct first name. It is Jillian Taylor. Jillian Taylor was the name of the woman. All right, so the score is now 16-9 as we get to the third question, which is in the category of fandom quotes. How many points would you like to bet on fandom quotes?
Hey, Cain. What is the answer to the final in the whatever? You don't have to bet 0.
What is the answer to the final question against Kings of Winter against Ragnarok? Okay.
You right.
Made a shot.
Bet that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll start with Dohmen. How many points are you betting?
Go big or go home. 2.
And Cain.
0.
Cool. I love that you keep changing 0 every time. All right, your question of fandom quotes. What Jurassic Park character says, "Dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth"?
Can I just change it because I like this quote?
Fortunately, no.
Hey, I'm playing for stats purposes.
I'm not playing for stats.
Challenge.
As my great-grandfather used to say, wish in one hand, shit in the other, see which one falls up first.
And what my grandpa used to say is stop shitting in your hand, Grandpa.
God damn it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
I said Ian Malcolm.
That is incorrect. We will go to Dohmen.
Ellie Sattler.
It is Ellie Sattler for 2 points.
Nice.
All right, so that Dohmen puts himself back up to 11 as we get to the fourth question of the round. Brooklyn, what is their category?
Your category is Wizarding World.
All right. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Cain.
0.
And Dohmen.
Go big or go home. 2 points.
All right. Brooklyn, what is their question in Wizarding World?
Your question in Wizarding World is as follows. What kind of creature do Harry and Ron fight to save Hermione in the girls' bathroom in The Sorcerer's Stone? My favorite of the Wizarding World movies.
No. Not mine at all. 5,
I want to say I'm surprised.
3.
Can I get a
2.
repeat?
All right, that is Cain's first repeat. All right. What is their question again, Brooklyn?
Yes, sorry. What kind of creature do Harry and Ron fight to save Hermione in the girls' bathroom in The Sorcerer's Stone? Sometimes my brain stops.
Awesome. I love the stop.
It's working. Stops working.
4. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
I said troll, but not the DreamWorks kind because he is very less happy.
And Dohmen.
A mountain troll.
And with that hit, we are going to the last question, which comes in the category of Rocky. How many points would you like to bet on Rocky?
Hey, Cain, can you answer a math problem for me?
I'm going to give you a math problem. How about that?
Okay, that works. I like it.
All right.
There's no more going big or going home. It's time to go home, Dohmen.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dohmen, how many points are you betting?
Go big or go home. 2 points.
And Cain.
2 minus 2 equals 0.
All right. So it comes down to this question. In Rocky IV, Apollo agrees to fight Ivan Drago in what kind of boxing match?
Repeat the question.
That is Domen's last repeat. In Rocky IV, Apollo agrees to fight Ivan Drago in what kind of boxing match?
You know you have to write this down, Dohmen, right? You both are still playing.
Because Cain's still playing for stats, so it's both you still. Anyway. 5, 4.
An exhibition.
2, 1, and
exhibition.
Cain. And Cain.
Oh,
I said the one with the swords.
And your winner!
oh shit! Hold on. Okay, sorry. All right, sorry. I thought this was a.
It's even I will count it as the correct answer, but you didn't bet enough because Cain bet 0.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, and your winner, Cain, the Hurricane McMillan.
Chris Dohmen, take care.
It was indeed exhibition match. It comes down final score 16-15 there, Brooklyn. Cain got his lead and just bet 0 all the way through. That's the way Fellowship has been going, and it just works that way now, I guess. They just kept going, and they were able to keep their score high. What are your thoughts?
I honestly think it just comes down to the wheel. Cain taking the risks, and it pays off. Dohmen was not able to weave his way through the MCU, and I think it just comes down to those little points, especially as you get into these higher rounds. Each point is going to matter.
Absolutely. But you know what? I think we'll go into some post-match interviews, starting with our winner today, Cain the Hurricane McMillan. You did a great job today. No. You know what, Cody? No. Cody, no. Fuck off.
Okay, so yeah. So basically, Cain, really good job. You did
No.
a really good job.
No. I'm putting my foot down this time, Cody. I'm putting my foot down this time. I'm going to be interviewing Cain this time. You get to sit here. I'm going to do the interviews. This is my show, okay? My turn.
You can just help me answer questions.
Cain, you made it to the semifinals. You have completed the hat trick now of 3 members of the Fellowship now in the semifinals, which is kind of gross. How do you feel about making it to the semifinals and winning your corner of the bracket?
See, this is the problem. I will let him talk in a second, but this is the problem. You ask stupid questions. How does he feel after winning 3 straight matches? How do you think he feels? Awful? Terrible? Upset? Wants to cry in a corner? No, he's excited because he gets to go play on, and he doesn't lose. This is why you're terrible at interviewing, and this is the problem. Also, do not discredit the Fellowship because we just bet 0. We get a lead, and then we bet 0. You have to get points to bet 0. All right, I'll let you continue your show with your flat bill and continue to talking. But Cain, good job. We don't need to say much after this.
Now you're playing Maggie Bracala in the semifinals. Do you think you can win that match, or do you think Maggie's going to get to the finals? How do you see that match going, and what do you think you need to do to win?
I mean, it's hard to say. Maggie took out the number 1 seed, Dominic Rizzi. He took out your boy. Like, he took out your last hope at winning a title for the Kingdom. And I was just like, anything's possible. Maggie's great. Tim's great. It's going to be a fun match.
Yeah.
I think being completely honest, though, Dohmen played fantastic today. I mean, he didn't get something he's super confident in, and just that steal in round 2 made the whole difference.
Fair enough. But yeah, now that you've made it to the semis, congratulations. You are 5-0 this season, just like Maggie, just like Tim. So I guess Cody's doing something okay over there. But yeah, with that, we're going to go over to our unfortunate loser today, Chris Dohmen. The streak ended today, but you didn't play a bad game at all. How do you feel?
It happens. Look, I knew I was going up against tough competition. I knew that this match could have gone literally either way, and it's kind of a stacked deck as far as competitors from a certain faction. But you know what? Here's the thing. They're all pretty quality players. So you can't argue with the results if that's what they give you. And you know what? I'll be honest. I'm surprised I got this far in the tournament because as far as like actually being in Fandom singles wasn't really in the plan to do it. Because I know, Coho, you just kind of put me in a match against Tim to sort of just, have a little fun one-on-one before the original Fandom team title. And, it's actually been a lot more fun than I thought it would be. So you know what? Hey, 4-1. That is not a record to sneeze at.
You're not wrong. But with the loss today, that does take you out of the tournament. Is there anyone you're looking to play post-tournament, trying to get your win back and group back in singles?
I would have to see the rankings once we're all done here, because I'll be honest, the thing I'm actually kind of happy at, like the one reason I'm actually kind of happy I lost. Now I can just take a break from Fandom for a little while and just focus on the team matches, and just focus more on just making those matches happen for the finals. And if we can take out Team 80s, then go for the belts. But then with that, just see what else is happening. Like I said, literally I'm gonna enjoy my break. I'll take a look at who's ranked where, and maybe once we're done with all these shenanigans, once we're done with Mayhem, I'll hit up some people.
All right, sounds good. But with that, we'll throw it back to Brooklyn at the desk for his final thoughts.
I think the moment that was often overlooked, and I'm actually surprised Cody didn't refer to in the post-match interview, was that he gave Dohmen a taste of his own medicine, the proper take care salute. Nice little jab there at the end. But I always like to see the great sportsmanship and respect, as we often do in these fan leagues.
Absolutely. But with that, that's going to do it for us. We have one of our semifinals determined, and we will be determining the other one later tonight when Eli McKeag faces off with Rene Villarreal Jr. to determine the last semifinalist. Cain McMillan, Maggie Bracala. That is one semifinal and a fellowship civil war that will be happening. But with that, that's going to do it for us. That has been Cain. That has been Dohmen. That has been Cody. That has been Brooklyn. I have been Caleb. And this has been Fandom Fight. We will see you guys very soon with another